I-75 construction project, it is well into its 4th year, but there are many more years of work ahead.
Yeah, lanes were rebuilt and added, interchanged, reconfigured. It's all led to a lot of confusion, backups, crashes, and near misses. Local 12's Larry Davis is live along 75 with the latest traffic change that has drivers gripping the wheel. Hi, Larry.
Hi, Sydney. Well, if you're driving out of downtown tonight on I-75, you'll be noticing a bit of a backup as you approach the Western Hills Viaduct. That is because there is a change in the traffic pattern, as you see right here behind me. And that is because traffic forks to the left and also forks to the right. Now, there have been changes throughout this I-75 project, and there will be in the future. But this one is forcing drivers to make some last-minute decisions on which way to go.
The skid marks are evidence of a driver's split-second decision, veer left or right. This fork in the interstate south of the Hopple Street interchange is the latest change in traffic pattern on I-75. Over an 8-minute period today, Local 12 video captures several drivers making late choices. Fortunately, there are no crashes.
It's one of those unfortunate situations where it can be a bit confusing. We will get more signs out there. We'll have pavement markings on the ground, so hopefully it is less confusing for those folks that need to use that access.
They need some kind of, maybe some signs or something up, or I don't know what they need to do, but it is a dangerous situation.
As you drive north on I-75 out of downtown, the signage is vague as to what lies ahead. One sign says stay in the right 2 lanes to take I-74. Others direct you to another lane. So when you get to the split, what do you do? As it turns out, if you do go right, you continue on 75 just as you could if you would have stayed in the far left lanes. Shirley Unthank drives 75 to and from work.
It's very confusing because, especially if you don't know you just don't know which way you're going to end up. You don't know, other people don't know where they're going also. That's the big problem.
Over time, there will be more changes in traffic patterns and more confusion. Unfortunately for drivers, the reconstruction project is a long way from being completed.
We're well underway. It's a big job. There's a lot of cars. It's very, very confusing and a complicated project, the whole thing. So we're looking another 10 years probably.
And Sydney, that is not what drivers want to hear, another 10 years. As you can see, it's led to a big backup here already as we're just now getting into the rush hour traffic. Drivers are tired of all the construction and all the changes in the traffic patterns along I-75. But the good news is, according to ODOT, this Hopple Street project, as part of the I-75 reconstruction project, is expected to be finished by sometime next year. So there's some light at the end of the tunnel. Live along I-75, Larry Davis, Local 12 News. Sydney, back to you.
Hope it's all worth it in the end. Thanks so much, Larry. If you frequently drive along the I-75 reconstruction area, we put a link on local12.com to a website that you might want to visit. It'll give you the latest construction information and changes in traffic patterns, complete with webcams.